Hi, I'm Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck on eBay and Craigslist. It is a 2005 Dodge Ram Quad Cab. It's a Hemi, 5.7 liter Hemi, two-wheel drive, SLT. It was a theft recovery here in Tucson. It was sold on a salvage title as about, I don't know, 70-80% of vehicles, especially in Arizona. The insurance companies don't want the liability of guaranteeing them, so they just throw them under the bus with the title. This truck was not wrecked, and it runs great. It has 68,300 miles. It's got some cosmetic issues, but if you wanted a pretty sweet driver truck, work truck, this would be it. Anyway, here's the wheels. They're kind of washed out, acid washed out. Not the prettiest things in the world. Tires, I would say that you'd be fine driving. You know, if you bought it and drove it home, you'd probably be all right. 1,000 miles or so. Phoenix is no problem. If you need to go farther, we can get you tires used for about $200, or new tires. You know, depending on what you want to buy. You know, they're 20, so probably in the 500 to 800 range, depending on quality. But we do get the lower rate, and we don't pay taxes. So let's see. We replaced this chrome bumper. It had a big dent right here on the side, so we replaced that, and we replaced this piece of trim. It looked to me like the tow truck backed into it or something when they found it, because they put a dent in the bumper and in this little grill inset we had to replace. And anyway, that's what we did there. Got these little scrapes. That's where the Hemi emblems used to be. Someone just decided to take them off with a screwdriver or something. Let's see. There's that wheel. That wheel looks pretty good. It's got a few little scratches in it, but not much. There's that tire. Let's see. This door looks like someone banged it into something. Didn't break the paint, but it's got a little indentation there. I don't know if you can see it. Like that. Alright, let's see. Here's this wheel. We need to get another lug nut on here. It's okay with 4, but it's only got 3, so we'll find one. There's the tire there. Let's see, we've got some scratch here. A little touch-up paint would be really a good idea, but we don't like to cover up stuff. We like to sell it the way we saw it in general, unless there's parts missing that affect the performance of it. Yeah, typical bumper. Got a bunch of scrapes and dings, and there's their tailgate. Scrape here. You can run it through Mako for $600 or $700, and it'll look great. Just paint it, or just drive it the way it is. Open the hood here. Nice little scratch right here on the fender I just saw, and there's one somewhere on the hood. Oh, here it is. Right here. Let's see. Alright. There's the original fenders. As you can tell, the screws have not been backed out. No core support hasn't been affected. We did have to put a new condenser in. What's that tranny cooler? Oh, that's a condenser. It wasn't holding Freon, and then we realized that it had this little thing right here, and that's kind of associated with this bumper. I'm not sure. Obviously, the bumper, the frame tips are perfect. So whatever he dinged into this thing went through the grill and hit this piece, or so. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, it has no effect on the. If we wanted to just buy this part right here, it bolts in, and you just put it in. But it doesn't need it. It has no bearing on the vehicle at all and how it drives or steers or anything or looks. There's under the hood. Let's see. Now, let's see. Here are the controls. The controls push in here. There's a. Let me show you real quick here. See where that the switches go into this piece of plastic right there? What that is that needs to be attached to that, or you just drive it like that. I mean, it's not really worth a switch. You're not buying this thing for the looks. It's not a tilt wheel. This is just a cover we had because they broke all the cover. This piece of plastic on the bottom and this cover plate is missing. All part of the theft part of it. Doesn't affect the way it drives. It runs great. Interesting thing, it's got a power seat, which isn't that unusual. But what's unusual is that the seat belts are that color, and the seats are like a off gray. And it's hard to explain what color. They're kind of like a off gray charcoal. They look fine in the car, but we were wondering if maybe whoever stole it, maybe it had a leather interior before, and they stole it and they put these in so they could keep driving their stolen truck. I don't know. Maybe these are the factory seats. I don't know. We didn't do it, but we're just letting you know what's happening. They work fine. The power seat works great. Let's see. See, there's the seat belt and there's the seat. It's just kind of an unusual combination. So they stole the lights and lenses out of the overhead, obviously, so they wouldn't get seen when they opened the car. Although they didn't take this one, so I'm not really sure. They were kind of lazy in that area. Alright, let's get in the car. Let's see. Passenger door has that little chingazo right there. Oh, I forgot. The driver's seat has... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the rear seat. The rear seat has a little hole right here. You can see, that's the perspective of it. It's right there. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. They stole the cup holder goes here, and the ashtray goes here. You know, you can buy those at wrecking yards or whatever if you want. If you want to throw in our used price, we'll install one. But they can range anywhere from, depends on how lucky you are as to whether or not they'll be around. But they range in anywhere from, I would say, $50 to $150, depending on how lucky you are today. Anyway, let me turn the air. It's really hot. There you go. That's the air. On full blast. It feels nice and cold. There's the miles. There's the cruise. On, off. Let's see. Turn it off, give it some gas here so you can listen to it. There you go. That's a Hemi, and it's real quiet. Runs really, really well. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, the amount of money you're saving on this vehicle will pay to do whatever you want to do with it. These things are a Hemi quad cab at a dealership. Of course, they're, you know, in a lot better cosmetic condition than this, but they're selling those for 15, 14 with low miles. This truck you're going to be able to buy under 10. And I got to hurry up. I got about 30 seconds before YouTube will throw me out for having too long a video. So let me go here. Anyway, this car is going to be on eBay and Craigslist. Check us out. Thanks for looking. Get in touch and buy a nice truck cheap. Thanks.